Hi guys, it's Abhishek once again with this new episode in Planet. As usual, I expect you are watching this, then you have already watched last episode. So in the last episode, great Guru Maharshi Parashara very beautifully connected all the planets with the gross elements. I mean here all the planets means the 5 planets, living 2 kings, sun and moon, with the gross 5 elements, Panch Mahabhut, and in the very full swing, he is explaining about the characteristics of the planets to his beloved student and diving down, giving more and more facts about the planets. So it looks like after having that detailed level of personification, planets came into the life. You can imagine the planet, and through these attributes you can understand their behavior and how they will act. So that will be definitely very helpful when we will enter into the predictive pages. So we will go with Maharshi Parashara and Maharshi Maitreya and witness the great discussion. So before entering into the discourse, I remember my Gurudev and the Lord. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev. Tattatatvam na janami kidrisyosi maheshwara yadrisyosi mahadeva tadrisyaye namo namaha. Jai Shambhu. So, in the 22nd verse, Maharshi Parashara is now labeling planets with a caste, labeling planet with a varna. So, we know we got 4 divisions, 4 varna in our Sanatan system. And now he is giving varnas to the planets, so that will enrich us better understanding about the planets. So he is saying, Parashara is saying like this in 22nd verse. Guru Sukrau Vipravarnau Rukuja Kaura Kshatriyau Duja Sasi Somyau Vaisyavarnor Saniha Sudro Duj Uttam. So he is saying, Hey Duj Uttam, hey best of the best Brahman, hey Maharshi Maitreya, I'm telling you, the Jupiter and the Venus, these 2, Guru and Shukra, these belongs to Vipra Varna. Vipra Varna means Brahman Varna. So they are from the Brahman class. And then the Kuja and Ark. So Kuja means Mangal. Ku means earth. Ja means taking birth from earth. So Kuja, Mangal Dev, Mars. And Sun, they belongs to Kshatriya Varna. And then Sasi Saumyo, Vaisya Varna. So Moon and Mercury, they belongs to Vaisya Varna, business class, business community. And Sunny, Saturn, is the fourth category, belongs to Sudra Varna. So in this way, he has provided 4 Varnas to these 7 planets. Although he will level Rahu and Ketu in the afterward in other verses. Now, in order to give more fascinating facts about the planets, he is assigning gunas. So we got 3 gunas, Sat, Raj, Tam, to the planets. He is going to assign gunas in order to understand better. He is giving best of the best understanding to his beloved student. And we are fortunate enough to witness this great discussion. So in 23rd verse he is saying, Maharshi Parashara, great Guru, is saying, Jeev Suryor Indavaha Saptam Buddha Sukrau Rajastatha Surya Putra Dhara Putrau Tama Prakritikau Dvija. He is referring Maitreya as a Dvij, Brahman. Hey Maitreya. So Jiva Surya Indu. Jiva here is Brihaspati, is Jupiter. Surya is the sun and Indu is the moon. So these three are having Sat Satgun. So they are having Sattvic Prakriti, Satgun. And then he is declaring Buddha and Sukra, Mercury and Venus, they are Rajasic planets. They got a Raj Prakriti. And Suryaputra, who is Suryaputra? Saturn. And Dharaputra, who is Dharaputra? Mars. So they are Tamasic planets, Tamoguni planets. So now he has already assigned these 3 gunas. If we go into the discussion between the great God, Bhagwan Sri Krishna, and his beloved student Arjun in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, there also he played with the gunas. And even in Sankhya, if you go, then you can witness how Kapil Muni is describing gunas. So I expect we understand these 3 gunas because we are into the Vedang. This is the 6th Vedang. Astrology is the 6th Vedang, best of the best, top of the top Vedangas, top of the top knowledge. And in astrology, Hora is the best of the best knowledge among 3. So I consider if we are here, so we understand these gunas. So I'm not going in a further detail to dissecting the gunas. I understand we are up to here, so we understand there are 3 gunas and how these planets are labeled with these gunas as per Maharshi Parashara. Now, more details about the grahas one by one. So personification is the full swing. If you follow this thought, if you follow this thread, then I promise you can see the planet. So how beautifully he is one by one, he is telling about the planet's body parts and how they looks like, what are their character and more and more about their appearance he is talking about. So in 21st he is talking about Surya. So 24th, in the verse 24th, he is talking about the Surya. So he is saying like that. Madhu Pingal Dhrik Suryasya Chaturstra Suchir Dvija पीत प्रकृति को धीमाना पूमानात अल्प कच्चो द्विज. Hey Dvija, hey Maharshi Maitre, I'm telling about the Surya, more and more about the Surya, then you can realize the Surya. He got a madhu pingal jigs. So he got a honey-eyed, honey-colored eyes. So his eyes are honey-colored. And he's Suchir Dvija, he's like very clean, very swachh, very clean, and having pith prakriti. So we know like gunas, satras, tam, we got three prakritis, kap, pith, vayu. So Surya, sun got a pith prakriti, and dhimana. So he's wise, he's buddhiman, and he got a very less hair on his head. So, and one thing I just in the first sentence only, he is talking about his chaturja deha. It means a square body, a square body. You can say like that. So about the Surya, he said, it's a honey eye and a square body and the clean swachh, having pith prakriti, very wise, buddhiman, and having less hair. So this is the Surya. And Surya is the Kshatriya. And other characteristics he have already added with the Surya. So now you can think, you can imagine about sun. Now in the next verse, he is talking about moon. So about the moon he is saying, Bahuvat kafa pragyas chandro vrit tanur duija subhadrika madhuvakyasa chanchalo madanatura. About Chandrama, he is saying he got a vat and kaf, both the prakritis, having both the prakritis, and he is a pragyas chandro. He is a pandit. Here pandit means not he is not talking about the class. As per class, he belongs to Vaishya Varna, but here pandit means having a lot of knowledge. When Yudhishthir been asked by Yaksha in Mahabharata, Kaha Pandita, he gave very good answer to Yaksha. The definition of Pandit. So whosoever have a Panditya is a Pandit. So moon is a Pandit in that sense. And having Brit Tanur, so it's a round body. So Surya got a square body, and he got a round body. Subhadrishti, so he is a Som planet. It's like a mother. So wherever he is looking, he is nurturing. He is looking as a motherly eyes. So it's having Subh Drishti, and then speaking very sweet, Madhur Vakya, very sweetly he is speaking. But he is Chanchalo Madanaturaha. He is a very fickle-minded and lustful also, Kamatura. We know the story of the moon and the Tara. Tara was a Brihaspati, Jupiter's wife, and we know that story in the Puranas between how Chandra and Tara get into the relationship, and then Mercury came into the life, because Mercury is out of Tara and Chandra, although Jupiter is the husband of Tara. So this sort of lustful, he indulged in this sort of lustful activity, then that's why we call it Kamatura. So this is all about what Maharshi Parashara has told about the about the moon. Very beautifully he explained moon. So that is giving you more idea about the behavior and the character of the moon. Now after moon he is going in a sequence manner. So now Mars, he is talking about Mars in the 26th verse. Kruro rakte chano bhaumyascha palodar mutika पीत प्रकृति क्रोधी कृष मध्य तनुर द्विजा. He is saying Mars is a cruel, so he is cruel and having blood red eyes, rakt netra. Mars is also considered to be chanchal, considered to be fickle-minded, not exactly like moon, but it's like more like in a very hurry. He's doing in a very hurry things. But he got a udar hriday, so big heart. So and Mars like Sun have pith prakritis. Obviously, he is a krodhi. He is a very short-tempered and having fiery element in it. Pith prakriti is very high. His body is obviously going to be kriskaya, so and a madhyamate, so medium built body Mars got. So this is the Mars for you from Maharshi Parashara. Now in the same fashion, he is discussing about the Mercury. So about the Mercury, what he is saying in the verse 27, he is saying about the Mercury to his beloved student. पीतवाना कफवाना विप्र मारुत प्रकृतिस्तथा बृहद्गा बपु श्रेष्ठा श्लीश्वाका चाह्राति हास्य रुचिर्बुधा. So he said, the first sentence of this verse I read in the last. So I'm reading. Bapu shrestha slistvaka chahyati hasya ruchir buddha pitevana kapvana vipra marut prakriti statha. So look at here. It's a Bapu Shrestha. Bapu Shrestha is a beautiful body. It's a Shrestha body, because he is a Yuvraj. He is the prince of the kingdom. You can understand. And now his intelligence attribute is coming into the consideration. Slistvaka. So he has ability to tell many things in one word, many things in one word. And he is having a lot of humor. So he is a humoristic, he is a humor lover, he is a hasya priya. And he got all the three prakritis, Kap, Pit, Vayu, all the three prakritis he got. So he is the Buddha, he is the Mercury for us. Now after Mercury, the great Guru will tell about us, about the planets, about the Guru of Devatas, Brihaspati, Jupiter. So about the Jupiter he is saying in verse 28, Brihad Gatro Guruschaiva Pingalo Murdhes Chanaiha Kap Prakriti Ko Dhiman Sarva Shastra Visaradaha. So Brihaspati, Jupiter is a Brihat Gatro. It's a Visal Sarir, Visal Deh. It's a big, large body. And then he is saying like about Pingalo Murdas Chanav. So it's a pingal color here. So it's like a swile. It's like a swile color, swiley here. And eyes also, the same color of the eyes, hair and eyes. Kaf Prakriti, so he got a Kaf Prakriti. And Dhimana, like Sura, he is also Dhimana, he is also Buddhiman, he is also wise. Obviously, he is the Guru. And being a Guru, he is a Sarva Shastra Visaradaha. So he knows all the Shastras. So he is a Guru. Now you can imagine about the Guru, you can imagine about the Jupiter, as Maharshi Parashara said. Now in the order, he moved to Shukra, Venus. So now about the Shukra he is saying, about the Venus he is saying, Sukhi Kant Bapuh Srestha Sunetrascha Bhrigo Suta Kavyakarta Kapadhikyo Anilatma Vakramurdhaja. So he is saying about his body, Sukhi Kanta Bapu. So he got a Sundar De Kanta Bapu, and he is a Sukhi. He is happy. And his eyes, Sreshta Sunetrascha, he got a very beautiful eyes. And after that, he is a Kavyakarta. So he is a Kavi, he is a poet also. He got a Kaf and Vat Prakriti both. Kaf Adhikyota Nilatma. And got a Vakra Murdhaja, means curly hair. So he got a curly hair. So he is a Venus. He is a Venus for us. Now after Venus, we will deal with the Saturn, as Maharshi Parashara will tell us. So about the Saturn, Maharshi Parashara is saying in the 30th verse, Kris dirghar tanu sauriha pinga drisya nilatmakaha asthul danto alasaha panguha khara roma kacho dvija. So hey Dvij, hey Maitre, I will tell you about the Saturn. I will tell you about the Surya Putra, Saturn, Sauriha. So he got a thin body, long body, and his eyes are same like a swali, like a pingal netra. It's a Vat Prakriti. And his teeth are, it's a big teeth, and he's a lazy. He can be physically challenged, and he got a kathora romas. Romas means the hair on the body. So he got a kathora roma, khara roma kacho duja. So he is the Sunny. He is the Saturn. And now Maharshi Parashara quickly covered Rahu and Ketu also, and dedicated one verse for Rahu and Ketu appearance. That is, at least that appearance is required. So about Rahu and Ketu he is saying in the 31st verse, Dhumrakaro Niltanur Vannasthano api Bhayankaraha Vat Prakriti ko Dhimana Swarvanu tat sama sikhi. Sikhi means Ketu. And Swabhanu we have already discussed. The demon, the head is called Rahu. And the body is called Ketu, when Lord Vishnu cut. So, about both, Maharshi Parashara is saying they are dhumrakaro. So they are smoky appearance. Smoky appearance. They are the shadow planets, we know. And they got a Nila Sarir. So he is talking about his body also. Although they are shadow planets, but we are personifying them here. So we will have to give them body in order to enhance our understanding about the planets as per our plan. In fact, as per Maharshi Parashara's plan of teaching. And he used to live in forest. And they are looks like very dangerous, bhayankaraha, and having Vata Prakriti ko. The important thing is here is the Dhimana. So they are very buddhiman, they are very wise. So this is Rahu. So he explained Rahu and he just added Ketu is as same as Rahu. So he is saying like Tat Samah Sikhi. Sikhi means Ketu. So Ketu is like Rahu. So now he has explained us about the Navagraha Swarup. So he tell us about the Navagraha Swarup. He will tell us more about planets in the next verses. And we are fortunate to witness this great discussion between the two great souls and extract some knowledge, some little bit knowledge out of it. So in the next episode, I'll discuss about the discussion between these two great souls. So in the end, I will pray for you and for everybody with the Navagraha Stotram as we are dealing with the Grahas. Japa kusum sankasam kasya peyam mahadhitim tamorim sarva papchayam prananto asmi divakaram. Dadhi sankha tusarabham chirodavarna sambhavam namami sasinam somam sambhor mukut bhusanam. Dharani garbha sambhutam vidyut kanti samaprabham kumaram sakti hastam tam Mangalam pranamamyaham Priyanka kalikasyamam Rupena pratimam budham Saumyam saumya gunapetam Tam buddham pranamamyaham Devanam cha risinam cha Gurum kanchan sannibham Buddhim bhutam trilokesam tam namami brihaspatim himkunda nitminalabham daityanam param gurum sarvasastra pravaktaram bhargavam pranamamyaham Neelanjal samabhasam Raviputram yamagrajam Chaya martanda sambhutam Tam namami sanaischaram Ardhakaye mahaviryam Chandra aditya vimardanam Singhika garbha sambhutam Tam rahum pranamamyaham Palas pushpa sankasam तारकाग्रहमस्तकं रौद्रं रौद्रात्मकं घोरं तं केतुं प्रणमाम्यहम्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। जय गुरुदेव। हर हर महादेव।